Hi there, Alex Dobbs again from Grassroots Nutrition. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to keep a healthy diet despite being at home all day, working all day, having the children at home or possibly a spouse at home working as well. So what sort of snacks would work while you're working at home, teaching children and juggling everything else that needs to be juggled? Again, keep it simple, but also keep it small. A snack shouldn't fill you up like a meal fills you up. A snack should only tie you over to the next meal. Ideally, you should be eating breakfast, lunch and dinner at regular intervals, so at the same time every day if you can at all. And then you should have maybe 1 or 2 snacks if you require. Some people don't need them, in which case you don't need to worry or think you have to eat them. But it's just something small that ties you over to the next meal. So what can you eat? I often buy a large pot of natural yogurt and then take a few scoops out of that for a snack and mix it with nuts, seeds. I might mix it with a little bit of fruit, maybe a cut of apple, a little bit of maple syrup into it is wonderful. So, you know, there's a natural food that you can mix with other natural foods to create something that's delicious and healthy. You can also literally eat a couple of pieces of fruit and a small handful of nuts. Maybe some oat cakes, 3 or 4 oat cakes with nut butter and a little bit of honey on it. Maybe sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon, which I absolutely love. You might have a more savory palate, in which case eating a few vegetable sticks with a guacamole dip is a great idea. I love hummus and I serve that to my children a lot. But one thing I am conscious with in hummus is that it is quite full of calories. Guacamole is probably a better idea there, and it's lighter in the mornings as well. It doesn't fill you up so much. Now you might think, eating healthily, what is she talking about? It's so difficult. And you know what? I often feel like that myself. It is so tempting to just grab a high fat, high salt, high sugar food and get that quick fix. At the same time, when you're going shopping, there are now so many really reasonable, very healthy and good alternatives to the ones that we want to avoid. A good lunch is a fresh soup, which you can buy in supermarkets. Just a pot of soup, which, you know, that fills you up beautifully. I often buy the supermarket salad bags because they're ready mixed, and all I do is pour a little bit of balsamic vinegar and olive oil over it, and I have a beautiful salad that is actually quite filling. I put a little bit of cheese, some tomatoes, maybe a little bit of cucumber and some seeds if I remember, and it's a full meal. Another thing I like is making an omelette. Again, it's one of those foods you can mix, or eggs you can mix with most things. Add some cheese, peppers, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes. There's so much lovely stuff you can put into that, and it makes a really filling meal. And remember, maybe use 2 eggs and lots of vegetables rather than 3 eggs and not so many vegetables. Beans on toast, tuna in a salad. They're very, very simple meals. They are super tasty and are definitely a good excuse for a healthy lunch. I was saying earlier how we like our vegetarian pasta sauce and pizza on a Monday and Friday. Now these are some other really handy, very quick go-to meals that I would always make sure I have ingredients for in the house. Frozen cod with peas and sweet potato. The frozen cod, I just throw it in the oven, put the peas in the pot, and the sweet potato I'd either boil if I don't have the time to put it in the oven, or I'll put it into the oven in small cubes. Another lovely meal that we love is stir fry. Again, you can buy stir-fry vegetables in a bag in the supermarket. Literally, a bit of oil in the pan, throw the stir-fry vegetables on, put some rice on, and 10 minutes later you've got a beautiful meal. If you like some meat, tofu, or maybe prawns in it, you can fry that extra or separate, or I often just throw it in myself. These are 2 meals we've eaten over the years, and they're real comfort food for us now. But they're good, they're healthy, and they work for all the family. Now I'm German, and in Germany you would naturally eat bread and sort of cold meat and cold cheese spread for dinner. And my children demand that from me sometimes now. So what I do is I buy lots of veggie sticks, have them in the middle of the table, maybe some olives, some nice cheese. I make a lovely salad, or literally just open a salad bag and put it into a bowl. That's what I call making a lovely salad these days. And have some nice bread. I might buy some nice buns or whatever, and everybody enjoys that sort of meal. You can do the same with tacos or tortillas. Just buy the tacos and the tortillas, get some grated cheese, chop up tomatoes, bit of beef maybe, and just let everybody help themselves. It's a very social way of eating, and it's a very easy and happy way of introducing vegetables to yourself and to your family. Thank you so much for listening to me again, and I hope that you're enjoying all the classes that Gym Plus are offering. Their offering is really making a big difference to people's lives and to their health this lockdown, and I hope that we'll all be able to go into our classes in the studios again very soon. All the best.